in Elliott wave theory, B waves come in three varieties. Okay? They come in flat corrections, that many people know, right? ABC corrections, even non-Elliottians frequently refer to these flat corrections, running flats, expanded flats, all kinds of different flat corrections, okay? Then zigzag corrections, 5-through-5 corrections, okay? That's the second type. And zigzag corrections are less common than the flat corrections. Usually you see a flat correction. And the last type is the triangle. The triangle. You don't see the triangle as often as the flat correction, and you may see it as seldom as the zigzag, if not even less so. But triangles are definitely B waves. Triangles are corrective patterns that can be B waves. So what do we have here? We have in our C section our A wave. This is our B wave. So if this is true, I know more or less when we will bottom out. I more or less understand this price action. One thing about triangles is that they come in 5 waves of 3. We count them A, B, C, D, E, okay, because they're corrective. And each of these waves, A, B, C, D, and E, are in 3s. So let's zoom in into our triangle that we've been printing for last. Hello everyone, my name's Dean. Let's talk crypto. This is where you subscribe for daily Bitcoin updates and technical analysis. We track the price of Bitcoin as a proxy for the cryptocurrency markets at large. Today is March 16th, 2022, and Bitcoin is looking absolutely crazy. All right, tons of volatility, tons of confusion, but I think I have some answers. If that interests you, then watch until the very end. All right, I think I can answer what Bitcoin is going to do in the immediate short term, in the medium short term, and when, yes, you heard that correctly, when we're likely to bottom out for reversal. If that interests you, then keep listening. All right, on the hourly time frame, this is what I'm seeing. If you're subscribed to the channel, you'll know I talk ad nauseum about a reversal pattern. A reversal pattern is essentially something I've observed across all markets, across all time frames, that Bitcoin, that Ethereum, that all assets do to change direction, okay? And that's essentially, if you will, a complex correction of the 333 variety, okay? If you want to get technical, if you're really, into Elliott wave theory, it's a 333 correction. Maybe it's close to a 333 correction, okay? Here's what it is. I just say this. I've been saying it's like an A wave, a B wave, and also just if you're subscribed to the channel, you'll see that this B wave I'm showing a little differently than I showed before. My count's a little different. I've refined it, okay? I've refined it. So don't get, too confused. B wave, and then once that's finished, I call this a C section, which is comprised of another A wave, a B wave, and then a small pivot to an impulse in the direction that you came from, okay? So that's what I call it. You can kind of look at it as a 333 correction, where this would be W, this would be X, this would be Y, this would be X2, and then perhaps the pivot would be Z, okay? But not really, because the pivot would most likely go in the direction, if W is going up, X is going down, Y is going up, X2 is going down, and the pivot would go up, and then you would continue in the opposite direction. That's it. I hope I didn't confuse anybody, but it's kind of like a 333 correction, but not. That's why I haven't called it a 333 correction, okay? It's just in my mind, I made that correlation. I just wanted to share that, okay? Forget about it if you're confused. Just stick with me here. Again, an A, a B, and then a C section, which is comprised of an A, another B, and then a pivot to the direction you want to go in. Okay, one thing I wasn't noticing for the past week and a half when we've been getting this crazy price action, one thing that didn't click in my mind is this following statement. In Elliott wave theory, B waves come in three varieties. Three, okay? They come in flat corrections, that many people know, right? ABC corrections, even non-Elliottians frequently refer to these flat corrections, running flats, expanded flats, all kinds of different flat corrections, okay? Then zigzag corrections, 5-through-5 corrections, okay? That's the second type. And zigzag corrections are less common than the flat corrections. Usually you see a flat correction. And the last type is the triangle. The triangle. You don't see the triangle as often as the flat correction, and you may see it as seldom as the zigzag, if not even less so. But triangles are definitely B waves. Triangles are corrective patterns that can be B waves. So what do we have here? We have in our C section our A wave. This is our B wave. So if this is true, I know more or less when we will bottom out. I more or less understand this price action. One thing about triangles is that they come in 5 waves of 3. We count them A, B, C, D, E, okay, because they're corrective. And each of these waves, A, B, C, D, and E, are in 3s. So let's zoom into our triangle that we've been printing for last 2 weeks. By the way, if you're getting value from the video, like the video, share with others who are interested in Bitcoin, interested in Elliott wave theory, sound technical analysis, and subscribe to the channel. If you're not yet subscribed, we'd love to have you, and let's keep going. So 15-minute time frame, I'm seeing this. We did indeed print a series of 3 waves at each turn. 1, 2, 3 here. 1, 2, 3 here. 1, 2, 3 here. 1, 2, 3 here. 1, 2, 3. I see us coming down for E, okay? Slowly but surely coming down for E. Now, I made a bold claim in the beginning of the video saying I know when, more or less, according to this triangle, we may have a good idea as to when it will bottom out, okay? And how do we know that? Take our ruler tool from the top, the top of this move to the top of that move, so top of the origination point of the triangle to top of the B wave, and you see it's about 7 days, okay? Top of the B wave to the top of the D wave, it's about 7 days, okay? That's the tops, right? Now, if we were to say, given the periodicity, the regular period of the tops, we may also assume that the bottoms can be projected using the same method. So from the bottom of A, let's start from the bottom of A wave and to the bottom of C, we have approximately 6 days, okay? From the bottom of C to the bottom of E, we may have also approximately 6 days, which would put us around March 19th, March 20th, basically the end of March 19th Eastern Standard Time. More specifically, because we're all in different time zones, this would be approximately 3 days and 10 hours from now. From the publishing of this recording, I'm going to put this out in the next few minutes. So 3 days, 10 hours, we may anticipate bottoming out of Bitcoin. And that bottom is likely to be around $37,600, okay? From that point, we may very well anticipate our final move. Our final move is what? In a reversal pattern, our final move is a simple pivot. And that pivot is an ABC correction, looks like this, okay? Maybe it hits the top, maybe it doesn't, but it's likely to, okay? And break out of the channel, right? Like that. And let's say the periodicity remains, okay? Let's say the periodicity of 7 days on the tops remains, then we can expect A to hit at around the 23rd of March, perhaps, okay? Oops. I don't know. These are just ideas, okay? These are just ideas. Again, as a trader, I'm not just trading ideas blindly. I'm waiting for confirmation. I'm waiting for price action to show me what it wants to do, okay? These ideas are basically to give me a map, an idea of what's going on, okay? But I still have to wait for confirmation. I still have to use good risk management. So please do so yourselves. These are just ideas. You know, I get new ideas every day, as you very well know. Now, the other thing about this is, if indeed this is accurate, what can we expect in the immediate short term? I said that according to the periodicity of the bottoms, we'd have to wait another 3 days and 10 hours just to bottom out. If this wave right here, if this is, let's see, if this is a 1, 2, 3, okay, it's likely that we come down to this region right here where all this buying and selling is concentrated, okay? We come down here, do a lot of consolidation before finally bottoming out, okay? That's what is likely to take the bulk of the time. I see this move down to this region pretty much imminently in the next few hours. So I'm seeing Bitcoin coming down to around 38.8, okay, in the coming hours. And then from there, consolidating up and down, just chopping up and down, right? Not much volatility, but, well, sort of closed, sort of confined volatility in this channel right here, right? In this channel before bottoming out. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing on the charts. That's why I'm seeing it, and that's when I'm seeing it. Again, if you get value from these kinds of videos, like the video, share the video, subscribe, hit the bell notification. We'd love to have you if you're not yet subscribed. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Trade safely. Goodbye.